Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country and Let's Play Dredge. Yes, Dredge was in fact the number 2 from the last vote, and considering that Dreams of the Witch House was a little short for a series, little bit, I was thinking we go back to the number 2, which was only beat out by a slim margin, and play Dredge. Now we're actually going to start from the beginning again, because I kind of made the classical fisherman mistake of overfishing the stocks and, making my life much more difficult than it was. So we'll start from the top, but we should breeze right through as we do know what we're doing and perhaps get a little more onto the plot as we were last time in a faster manner. Anyways, let's rock. Alright, so yeah, hit me with new. Alright, here we are again, once again, riding to our destiny of being a fisherman in a Lovecraftian haunted, angler, sorry, not fisherman, a Lovecraftian haunted set of islands. That crusty New England look there. That's the thing. And apparently our piloting skills are particularly poor. I do like the fact that, the lighthouse, which is supposed to indicate to us that there's danger, is, of course, not working very well. Dredging up the depths. Alright. So now we move on to the charming island. Morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from the boat nearby. The man notices you. Well, welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I had a few locals move, just making sure there are no hyperlinks, move their things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up and discuss more details. Yeah, as I pointed out earlier, it's this kind of indentured servitude, aka slavery, but with a buyout option. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose you need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay, so one of the things we can do, by the way, which I find kind of interesting, is that fishing at night kind of is a high-risk, high-reward scenario. I was noticing as we were continuing. Alright, so we got this puppy going. Rotate camera, adjust heights. Alright, so as before, what we will do here is that we will fish, but we're going to fish one. Disturbed, stock high, coastal, and our little stock here. So, and we remember this part. Okay, we've got a blue mackerel, but what we're going to do, since the stock is now medium instead of high, is that we will in fact only get one of each. This should allow us to maintain the stocks so that we can, have a slow, steadier income in the beginning. Alright, we got here. Stock is only medium, which means we'll leave this one alone to let it to regenerate. Yes, we're environmentally sound fishing, as we should be doing, but we're not. Anyways. Okay. Oh, we don't have the right gear for this one. We'll move on to the next one. Now, one of the things I've noted, by the way, is that we can overnight at the other dock over here. I got it, alright. Tooltips. Hi, so we will do this one. Alright, another blue mackerel. About to do this, but enough. Mackerel is not worthless, it's just bony as hell. I've had to eat it before. I did grow up on a New England fishing village, after all. Alright. Cod, species added. Alright. Fresh. Plentiful and basic. Yeah, that is the standard. That is the standard fish where it comes to New England. Cod is everywhere. Alright, so time only moves when we are in fact moving, which is nice, but not realistic. Alright. What we'll do is we'll do a quick cycle around the inner harbor here. Actually, what we can do, let's just pop in and get this part started too. Alright, dock. Number Docker, you look lost, fisherman. Are you after someone to sell your catch? Greater Mirror's on the west side of the bay. Keep an eye on the lighthouse, eh? Wouldn't want to lose sight of you for too long. Alright, so... You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you with silver spectacles. Oh, hello, he said. No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes weren't they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry, so I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I didn't think, yeah, he's going to buy any of this. But yeah. X. No. Well, but at least we got that part out. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Got the tires were the way for when you do things like that, when you bounce off the dock. I think this one's probably going to be unusable. Yep. Alright. The thing is that maybe... What's this? Can't dredge. We don't have the right gear yet. But again, we will find what we can find here. We might, since I'm fishing slower, get through our debt slower that way. So we might have to upgrade slower. There's a shark. And there are sharks in New England waters. But they're not big ones, like dogfish, for example. Ah, here we are. Hi, good. Alright, another blue mackerel. Excellent. Stocks are still high, which is good. We'll go until we're medium. Blue mackerel. What do we have here? Trophy caught. Excellent. I love it. It's going to be a little bigger. Yeah, okay, cool. But we're at medium now, so we're going to let that one regenerate. I think that one skates. We can't get those yet. We could possibly... Ooh, we're getting into lights. Ooh, spare. I didn't know you had that option. Alright, fine. I get it. Ooh, this is nice. Dredge. Oceanic. I don't think we can do Oceanic quite yet. But, alright, that's kind of cool. But we should probably just do what we're supposed to do here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, question is, we got like glowy stuff. Oh. Let's play dangerously, shall we? Just a little bit. Then we're not going too far out, mind you. Oh well. Yeah, this is not a great manner by which to do things first day, but you know me. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. Possible I might see this another option. How quickly does it regenerate anyways? Nope, only medium. Alright, cool. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. What we're using it for right now. Alright, let's move out. Well, we haven't got a lot of fish, and I'm not sure why we have evil vortex in the sky. But we do. We also should probably turn off the light. Just cuz. You step onto the dock at Greta Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned to one piece. Very good, very good. We have more boats than people, apparently. Before we head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so let's consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is paid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keep the population fed and satisfied. Okay, selling fish helps the town. Yeah, it saves off my debt. Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. It's a strange person. We'll do it at 4 a.m. in the morning. He's really into fish. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Alright. $50 remaining. My storage. Fishmonger. Enter a squalid stack on the fringe of the marketplace. Yeah, this looks sanitary. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly down a downcast man at the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised I found a new one. What happened so fast? What happened to the old one? He takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyways, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Well, the towns, the islands, I pay you different, but while you've got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you pay it off first. So let's see what you got. Alright. So. Alright. Alright. Okay. Awesome sauce. Mayor, staying outside the fishmonger's store. You're just stalking me, aren't you? Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down the docks. I'm sure someone can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? You must take these items. Research part. Curious looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but we need inspection at the dock first. Alright, cool. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Alright, storage first. Research. Now, research parts are 1. We can either get a flexible fishing pole, which will allow both coastal and shallow waters, or a hydraulic rod, which catches fishing speed. Fishing speed catches oceanic. You do see one oceanic out there. Coastal and shallow. Isn't that what we have right now? Go to my storage. Yeah, cabin. Oh, pursuits. I forgot about that. Visit the shipwright. We've done that. Right. Okay. Encyclopedia, cabin, storage locker, cargo. There we go. Okay, so we already have the basic fishing pole, which says coastal. So, we do research. This one give us oceanic. Does that allow it? Volcanic mangrove? Yeesh. A lot of weirdness. Abyssal. That's going to be interesting. Okay, flexible fishing pole catches coastal shallow, but we did see an oceanic out there. What I might do is I might... Where's the save? I have to save and quit, unfortunately. Alright, so quick in and out. Okay, then we go back in. A little, you know, problematic with the saving system, but I definitely want to have these options because I'm thinking that what we're going to do is we're probably going to get the oceanic one because it will increase the fishing speed, which will increase efficiency, period. And which will also get us towards whatever the hell this is. Sure. We also can do engine parts if we can get a better engine. For speed, outright pots. These don't access yet. Alright, so we'll try this. Research complete. Hydraulic rod now available. Got it. So we still have to buy it, unfortunately. Let's head to... As you walk in the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to damaged hull. She looks up at you and briefly before turning back to her work. True engineer. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. I don't do women's voices well, sorry. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, like from tentacles, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures to the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards all above the waterline are splintered and scratched. Take a look around, just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright, so this is $410. Oh well. We had to make some serious cash. Kind of would like to have done that, but... Yeah, engines, 100. You don't have... We could possibly... Nope, not even that. Sheesh. Yeah, the whole economically, environmentally sound material, yeah, that's, problematic. What can I do for you? There was a wider region. We have the last fisherman. I should go back to fisherman. Last fisherman, oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain, I mean really terrible. Constantly running around the reef even in broad daylight. The ship almost ran out of wood for repairs. Yeah, there's not a lot of trees here. No, he was no good. One day he left and never came back. So long he hasn't been missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? The wider region we already went back when we did the let's try, so we'll skip that for now. Okay. We'll hit the hay. We'll see about the regenerating stocks. We have to make a 410 oh, what's this? Right, cabin. Right, coastal, 4 caught, 1 caught. It's going to be a lot of this in a bit. Ooh, we can catch crabs too. I like the fact we have volcanic. Wow. Alright, so. Guess we probably just call it a day. Alright, cool. And now we launch. Alright, so. Let's see how quickly stocks regenerate, shall we? Yep, that's what I thought. Went back up to high. So, we'll have a blue mackerel here. Stocks are now medium, so we're going to let them regenerate. We're going to take off in that direction, see what we can find. And we'll grab whatever that is. Put a message in a bottle on the way back. But we should be able to do this one, I'm thinking, as it is shallow water. Well, that's Dredge, isn't it? Hence the name. We might be in the wrong location for all of this. Probably don't have the ability to go out here this far. Oh well. In that case, what happens if we go over here? Because I see another dock over there. Absolutely necessary. Interesting. There's no fish over here, unfortunately. So I guess we're going to do more exploration than anything else, but I do see fish on the other end over there. In fact, if I recall properly... Right. Ooh, ghost glue mackerel. Let's go over there. Ooh, there's got a whole bunch over here. There's a dredge, unfortunately. This is actually quite useful. We do have, when we do get dredge capability, it'll be quite useful. Gotta watch those rocks down there. Always lurking below the surface. Every time I see those trailing things, I'm kind of nervous. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this is I want it to be dark when we get back, so we can try fishing some of those spots at dark and see what happens. Alright, cool. It's only medium. On the other hand, we're not coming back that soon. So, I'm gonna just leave it as is. That's dredge. Shallow. It's shallow, though. Probably have to, I'm probably doing this the absolute wrong way, but this is me we're talking about. Oh, we got the wrong type of thing, too. Damn, only 2 fish so far, and it's already evening. But, phase 2 of the plan is now coming into effect. The fact the sun just, like, fell behind there. Ooh. Man, getting dredge is going to be interesting, but at least we have marked out a few places here. Don't worry about it. Ah. Good dock. Okay, he doesn't take time. Right, undock, rest, steel point, research. Doesn't look like it has much else, unfortunately. Probably will later, but what we will do, first of all, turn the lights on. Whoa! Ooh, and we lost damage. Excellent. This has been a terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea. But it's been fun so far. Yeah, it's going to take forever to pay off our debt at this rate. Other boats. This is interesting. I'm going to have to go check that one out. Watch out those rocks that killed us the first time. I wonder if that was an illusion to draw us in. It's a possibility. No, I can't fish there. What about right here? What? That's just great. Infected? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, that happened. Arrow squid, great. Well, we're not completely useless. Voyage out here. Let's get this thing sold. Apparently there are interdimensional parasites. Great. Awesome. And we're going to have to do some repairs, so... Definitely it's a high-risk, high-reward kind of thing, and we are definitely not set up for this. A hunchwoman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and stares at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to meet people. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. Turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Well, that was awesome. There. That's the person I was hoping to see. Would it be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? We'll give this little package to the dock worker there. Okay. Cool. Mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you on delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Alright, let's sell this one off. Yeah, a special order come through a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay above the normal price. Tell me. You ask for a Gulf flounder and a gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water or fish to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Right. I'll see you the rest. Those tired eyes won't do much out there. Yep. Yeah, we're going to be doing this for a while. Debt slavery and all. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Alright, so. Alright. Back to the grind. But we do have other options at night. We just have to slowly but surely get there. But what we will do, we will fish along the way. There we go. We can probably get one more. Back to medium. Not worried about the dock at this point. In the repairs at this point. Just a minor bit of damage. Has not regenerated yet. Ah, there we go. Another mackerel. Ooh, and we're still high. So. And we're still high. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Get down to medium. That's a 2. And what we will do, to save some time, of course. Should have really done this one. Okay, just dredge. Shallow. Don't think we can actually do it, because we have to run the right type of line yet, but let's give it a whirl. Nope. Oh well. Much a delivery. Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the package and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from view. Yeah, nice and fresh. Just so nicely. I have to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. Excellent. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'd surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin, perhaps. You can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Alright, so, if I recall... Cabin. Alright, so, Sail Wishing. I haven't read this yet. Okay, so, eventually we will, as before... One flounder, one eel. We will be, unlocking this and it will give us special abilities. Now, I don't have anything to sell, so... Might as well just... One of the things I wonder if I could... Well, hold on. I want to try something. Now, storage is universal, right? So what would happen if I say, for example, toss this in here. I'm going to put one in here and see if it actually will transmute over magically to the other one. If I could go to that with a package if I thought about it. We'll see. If we lose a fish, we lose a fish. I'm not going to worry that too much about it. Apparently I'm not to go off to script either. That's the damage to the boat shows. Aye, excellent. Another cod, excellent, excellent. Boxer medium, we won't go any further in there. I'm actually going to try to snag that bottle while we're here. We've still got the sunlight to do it. That's dredge, it's not going to be any good. And we'll nab it right now. Alright, added to cabin. Let's take a quick look. Time doesn't go by, remember? Morning, the second day of the honeymoon, our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Great Marrow. I love the rock here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in the shallows. I know he would keep his hands in the wheels instead of the rods. I named the boat last night Julie. Did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took it more seriously than the wedding. Well, fisherman to the boat. Supposedly it's more important to perform it correctly, that she went ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw everyone with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches is a good name. I think he prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I see the basket I've hidden. I stood under the blanket and at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Yeah, in ceremonies like this, go with what the locals say, alright? Should toss that thing in the water. Get it back to Father Neptune. Alright, excellent. We are starting to get the hang of this. Yeah, we kind of going to have to do the level 1 stuff here. Ooh, still got more. Ooh, trophy cot. Excellent. And we're done here. Yeah, it just takes patience. Ooh, an eel. Well, we're going to have to, however, as before, simply allow it to... I just saw something flashing over there for a second. It's probably just something to draw us in. And we are back just in time. Lovely weather, too. Alright, so let's head into the fishmonger. I want to see if that actually worked. The mackerel, I mean. Did. So, in the future, we can just teleport fish here. Good to know. If you're hunting for specific species, check your encyclopedia. It could have information for you. Great. Alright, so... Alright, 144. That's currently pretty low. Could do what we did before. Go to the mayor. What can I do for you? Pay off my debt. Of course, how much would you like to repay? All of it. Okay, what else can I do for you? Whoops. Bit much, mind you. But cabin, pursuits, encyclopedia. I delivered the package. Gulf flounder. We don't have a Gulf flounder, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have a lot of these that can be caught at this point. Mayor's walking quickly towards you. Seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partially to the effort, Greater Marrow is growing. That's amazing. $50 will do. Our town is surely swarming with visitors any day now. Sorry about that. Real life happens, unfortunately. In fact, I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The gold dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. You might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you're chosen to be here with us. You're an excellent slave. Alright, so let's talk the dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvement to your vessels here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, I'll get the voice, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects, lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't you worry if you only half of what you need. Alright, so, for example, we will need... Yeah, I get it. We got, like, more stuff to do. Okay. Fishmonger. Let's see about the increased services. What'd you get for me today? I thought we upgraded or something. But, oh, we can also sell directly from storage. So, in the future, all we have to do is drop off the fish. Now, I'm actually tempted, given we're okay at the moment, to go out there and see if we can find something really quick. Well, first of all, of course, no. Whoop. We do have something right there. Okay, so what we need to do is, of course, push this out to the light. Kind of like that. You just have that. I'd known about that spyglass earlier. Everything would be so much easier the first time around. One of the reasons why I did a reset here. Now, if you just grab these guys, right? Right, cool. Now, we will not be tackling anything else at the moment since we're not very equipped. We'll probably do this every other time because of how much slow it seems the stocks come up. We don't want those stocks to become too low. Guess at night we'll just do the medium ones. And directly over the fishmonger. Grab this. How's the weather today? Almost like you feel you not want to get out of bed, but you and I, we gotta do it. We're keeping people from getting hungry. Yeah, there is no place for there to be any agriculture here worth a damn. Maybe an herb garden if you're lucky. But yeah, we're starting to get a routine down, which is good. Let's see what tomorrow brings, shall we? Alright, shipwright, storage, mayor. Doesn't look like we got anything else big to do today. Kinda need to get that dredge thing going up. I kind of forgot what the trigger for that was. What are we doing here? Ah, excellent. See, just keep a slow, sustainable kind of fish going here. Alright. Okay, but, again, we'll probably head over to that place there. Just because, if I recall, might start the trigger for the other thing, because I know it's going to be empty for now from our previous run. We had a good day yesterday. We had a little thin day today. Ooh. Excellent. We don't actually come here that often, so... let's have one cod here. We'll leave it at medium. Quick stop over here. Lovely weather, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want to go too far out in weather like this. Alright, a trophy mother mackerel. Probably should, you know, do something about not being out in the middle of a storm. Or maybe it's just, you know, every time you come here it does that. Blackstone Isle, Ruined Mansion. First things first. No reason to keep this stuff if we have a magic box to put it in, right? Am I right? And I don't think we're going to run out of space anytime this early in the game, but it's good to get the practice in. Okay, Ruined Mansion. The door is locked. Alright. It's always nice to have a ruined mansion in a Lovecraftian story. The workshop looks like it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Alright. But... undock. And the weather at least seems to have... whoops. Alright, so... it did... ooh, that's interesting. I don't think we'll get... may not be able to get over to the, thing there. But this also allows the stocks within the harbor to regenerate a bit while we came out here. Alright, another blue mackerel. We don't want anything getting infested, so... yeah, we'll tab this and then we'll head back. We had a slight accident yesterday. The shallows at the back of Great Marrow. A rock seemed to appear out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it did jostle us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern. We believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat for a naming ceremony. He is so paranoid he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Yeah, you doomed yourselves by this, people. Always go with the good luck ceremonies. Appease the spirits. They'll be less likely to eat you. You see, if you keep doing nice things for them, they want to keep you around, right? That's why we do that. That's why we want to make friends with them and not antagonize them. Alright, so... head directly back. Since... oh, hang on, I want to check. We're right here. Why not? Ooh. Ah, got another squid too. No, we'll leave it for now. That's enough. Oh, right. Oh, good. We'll go there in a moment. Oh, and you're back to medium, too. Excellent. Grab a couple more here. And we'll sell the fish, and then that will be that. See? Just sliding the edge there for danger. But it is true, some fish do come up at different times of the day when you go fishing. Alright. My good friend, who gives me money. Yeah, alright. $168. Yeah, well. Alright, so we're halfway there to getting the new part. Some fish prefer deeper water, others stick to the shallows. If you know looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working for. I've only got one depth I can work for. The shipwreck. Your boat's looking at bagged up. I can repair that if you like. Repair all costs 30. But we only have 3 damage points, so... oh, gods. I know. $410. Weighted line. Shallow. Stretch lines. String lines can catch a larger and deeper fish. That might actually make some sense for now to the investment. It might actually increase it. Simple skinner, light rate catches that lives in the shallows, small points of limited reeling speed. We buy the weighted line. We could speed things up, and we could also sell the basic one. Alright, so that'd be a total of 112 investment. It's like more than half the cash, but we would be able to get shallow and coastal. So, I say we should do it. Alright, and over here, we're going to sell this one. Oh wait, no, we have to have both if we want to function. Oh well. You know what? We're good. We're good. We really are. Now that we've made a serious investment, let's take a time off. Does anything else to say? No. Alright. Get some shut-eye. Let the fish regenerate a bit. Now we have 2 type. Let's actually switch over. Oh, I like that. Anyways, let's switch over to the spyglass. We have both shallow and coastal now. Might as well get out there. Get what we usually do. Notice, however, it was good to have a long-term investment when we, by sustaining these stocks that are near us, we don't have to keep arranging further and further, which is what happens in real life, by the way. Alright. Yes, the shallow one will allow us to get skates. Gulf flounder, so we have one of the 2, species added to encyclopedia. Excellent. I believe the eels will be the same. Hold on, what else do we have? That's still medium, only medium. I think the eels are actually over there. Let's go check it out. Nope, it's only medium. Let's let them heal up a bit first. These, I believe, are the eels. Excellent. Great eel, so we have a special order now completed. But unfortunately we have that. By growing the shallow, yeah, that was a good investment. We're basically doubling the amount of types of fish we can get. Alright, another blue mackerel. Excellent, excellent. And we still have high here, because like I said, we're doing sustainable. Grotesque milk. Ooh. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes like nothing you've ever seen before. Well, hey, as long as we can sell it well, right? And we still have high stocks, too. And a trophy blue one. Okay, so cool. They've gone back down to medium here. And let's see. I think we might be able to tackle these ones, too. Let's check it out. Nope. Let's switch over. That's Dredge. Coastal cod. Oops. Worth going that far out? Probably not. Pretty far out. Ooh. Oh, flounder. What we could do... We don't want to get totally greedy here. We'll grab some flounder, then we'll circle back. Probably go directly back at this point. The ocean, mother of all. Nope. That's a straight up medium. Got... Oh, we could do, again, per usual. Let's just toss her back here. Let's hit our storage. Just keep that away from the others. Especially as it hums. And that'll all be somehow magically delivered. Even though I do have to, Actually, no, we could do... Give me a second. Let's check out the dock worker. How's the day treating you? What's it like working on the docks? Changeable as the weather, huh? Most days it's pretty quiet. The pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward. That leaves it to a T. Good to get the fresh sunny breeze without actually getting on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out in the seas every day. What else can I do for you? That was nice. Also, it doesn't cost us any time. Now, dredge, shallow. Whoops, so we can get that one now. Nope. Not gonna mess with low stocks. Oceanic we can't do yet. Ah, gotta forget to just... We can just double click it. We don't have to go to escape. Alright. Ah, excellent. We're still at high, too. See? A little bit of foresight and... What? You said hi there a second ago. Damn you. You lied to me. Okay, no more than 2 per, guys. Got deceived, got used, got caught. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. This is probably... Oop, medium. Just one of you, okay? Just in case. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't depleted. It's that the time changed. Oh, thank God that worked. There are no fish here right now, is what it said. Oh, God. Good, good, good. I thought we'd overshot a bit. All right. Yeah, you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave wherever you have here. I'll keep the order in ice towels ready to go. Now, it might be the strange fish that triggers. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I got another order here for you. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave what you got here. I'll keep the order in ice till it's ready to go. All right. Okay. Oops. Oh, good. 10% chance of not reduce fish stacks. That's always good. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, Kurt, we'll get to that in a second. Storage. Let's see. Oh, we only got 1, so... Turn to these items later. Yeah, we don't have anything else, unfortunately. We will. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now to regular business, eh? All these schools are sealed. Some of these schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Some of you can tell just by looking for the surface. Alright, so. Storage. Did I not do the pursuit thing properly? Alright, alright. Don't do it today. These old don't cut it in the high sea. Maybe I screwed up. Maybe I was supposed to. Don't overcommit yourself. So the sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than to come back at all. Alright, so let's double check that we didn't screw this up. Suits. Gosh. Oh, yeah. Apparently we... Oh, God. So I'll have to do it again, unfortunately. I'm sure we'll catch another at some point. One grotesque masquerel. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes. It didn't even actually tell me anything. Oh, well. We need another arrow squid and a black grouper. What is a... Do we have black grouper anywhere? Kind of wish I had a search function. Yeah, a lot of this is unfortunately not going to be shown to us at this time. Okay, so... How much cash do we have anyways? Yeah, let's get the repair done. Usually the stop engine and such from functioning right. Be careful near rocks. Got it. I'm actually curious. We might want to get us another engine to make us a little faster. Alright, cool. Now we're faster. Let's see how that functions, shall we? Fisherman, have you run into a photographer in your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I said she takes some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she doesn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Alright, let's get to the map, shall we? South. We've done Little Marrow here. Blackstone's where we've been, but I don't see where else we could go at this point. Let's do our usual. Come back here. These must be points of interest for docks. Gale Cliffs. Eesh. First, we should probably... Yeah, alright. So... Oops, hold on. Alright, let's get moving. Are we regenerated a bit? Yes. And we'll just leave it for now at medium. Nope, we'll leave that at medium. There you go. And still high. Excellent. Okay. Actually, better off head this direction. We're going to get most efficient here. Can't do that one, actually. Actually, that's Dredge. Flounder. Stop doing that. Maybe we'll head off to the Flounder. So we're heading north, not south. So, hey. Only medium. Lead it B for now. Not going that far out. God, I'm so used to the escape button. Being how you turn things off. Nothing in that direction, so we'll head this way. Again, just a medium. The engines are going a little faster, that's true. At least with the two rods, we're doing better. That's that one. Maybe. Let's get a little greedy, shall we? Just mackerel, but it's not that far out. Yeah, this is how ships sink, by the way. Ooh, only low, however. Odd. Odd. A little too far. Ooh, what's that? Cod, oceanic. And the question is... No. Let's not get too greedy. I'm gonna get that squid on the way out anyways. Always, of course. Drop these off into storage. Not to get another corrupted one to show him, unfortunately. That increases at night, however, so... See if these are regenerated or not. Nope, still low. Some places just not gonna work out. Alright, so we'll grab another squid on the way by. It'll be fine. Right, this was the one I think I feared disappeared. Right, because it's night. Grab another. Are we getting a little greedy? Yeah, we are. But again, with different time points, different fish stocks. So hopefully... No. Wait. That's one I need, isn't it? This one hopefully won't deplete you. Black grouper. Excellent. Now, what we'll need from this point... That should finish off our special order. Just in time to head home. As you can see, we will probably start like getting used to going out at night. Ooh, love the lightning effect there. Just not a good thing if it hits your mast, usually. Any fish for that order? Yep. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order in ice till all it's ready to go. Yes, fisherman wraps his fish up, hands you the money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing's a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering, crab pots. We've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you get it fixed at the shipwrecks. The crab pot? Should be straightforward. Drop it out to sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two. Check on it. Now I got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. If you ever hunt for specific species, check your encyclopedia. Get the information you need. Basic. Each one costs 100. We'll just start with the one he gave us. Lasts for 2 days. Ooh. Alright. Now let's get to selling our fish, shall we? Alright, storage. There you are. Looks like the money depends on how long we've had it. Okay, so 183, we're slowly getting back up there. Alright, let's go talk to the shipwright. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. Okay, repair all, 750, great. So it'll last 3 days. Okay, so anything else? Single unlucky hits enough to knock out an engine. You wouldn't want to be without a motor when the fog rolls in. That's a bad thing out in the ocean. You don't have to have all the materials at hand. You can store it. We need dredge before we can do this. And I'm not sure how to trigger that. Oh, gods. Alright, so probably should just call it evening. Alright then. Well, let's launch. Yep. Whoa. Tap. I forgot to do that, unfortunately. We'll get to it eventually. Black grouper. Short, stocky fish with mottled black coloring. Perfect camouflage of the black waters at night. Pathetic cow at the bottom of the fish. Ah, that seems a bit crude. E. Deploy one with that. May catching your time to be repairing ever so often. What? Tell you what. You'll deploy it. Oh, that's what it is. You... Okay. Do it right here, and then we'll be back. Hi. And blue mackerel. Alright. I'm curious what the horn is for. Medium, we'll let it heal a bit. Heal and kneel is what let's call it. You'll seem plentiful. Which is good. Everybody's got to eat something, right? Wait, is it still high? No, medium. Alright. Actually, better we go this way and roll around. I think, yeah, this one we don't have before. Whoops. Cute. Cod. Let's see if the cod is any good. Has regenerated a bit. Yes. Alright, we're gonna miss the trophy, unfortunately. Oh well. Do you rotate? There you go. Fit right in there. Alright then. There you go. Got a little exploring today. Aha. Blue mackerel, there you go. But our usual spots regenerate a bit. Whoa. Let's check that one out. Shall we? Worst comes to worst, we'll just hole up in the dock over there, and yeah, that should be fine. Absolutely fine. Seagulls. They don't come in here this often. Ah. Stingray. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. This is interesting. We're going to definitely leave this one away for a while. Now we should probably head back directly. Maybe we'll grab a squid on the way back. Like I said, we'll pick up a squid on the way back. We've got lights over there. That's interesting. I thought it was abandoned. Ooh, right. Got a little greedy here. Do the mackerel. Yeah, I don't see us actually being able to do this. Wait. Can't replace that, unfortunately, which I thought might have been interesting. But oh well. It was a thought. We did, however, switch it out for the mackerel, so no reason. Actually, we can just pop up and grab one here as well. We're back. We have nothing to worry about. No, we'll come back and check that later, okay? Fishmonger. Under specific species, check your encyclopedia. Got it. Yeah, this one is probably worth more than the mackerel, which is about half the price. Okay. Shallow, 60 bucks. Oof. Ooh. We're 3/4 of the way to getting that special rod of ours, or something else of significance. The only question is how much of the crab's going to be worth. Should we invest in a crab pot? Tempted. Tell you what, we'll save up. We'll see how much the crab pot is worth, how much quickly it replaces it, and then I think you would probably should end the session here. Actually, anything in storage? Just make sure not. Okay, so this is Fantastic World, saying farewell from Lovecraft Country, and the end of episode 1 of our current run of Dredge, which, like I said, was close number 2, the last one. Well, not quite ready to do a vote for it yet, just haven't got enough series lined up yet. I think you probably are going to kind of enjoy it. After all, what could be better than a happy little fishing contest? But yeah, next time we get a weird one, we'll get to the fishmonger and advance to that plot, which I think will probably unlock the dredging capabilities as well. We'll see. Anyways, I'll like, share, subscribe as usual. I'll see you next time. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.